So guys, welcome back to the channel. Finally got her back. Had a few issues with her, but I'll get into them later on in the video. So stay tuned, check this out. Right, so then guys, reason why I've not been able to upload, due to I had a few issues running with the car when I got it back, battery and a few other bits and bobs. I'll go into more details in a minute, but I just want to say thanks a lot for staying with me and obviously me not having my Evo and through my other content that I've done. I will bring more EP3 stuff in the future, but I'm going to try and concentrate on bringing the main part of the Evo stuff that I was originally going to do before obviously the accident. But don't forget to hit the subscribe and follow me on that. Hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss out when I upload a video. And obviously if you comment and like, that also helps me out as well. It tells the YouTube algorithm or whatever it is to obviously that you like my videos. So yeah, don't forget to do that. Right, carry on. So, like I said before, I think I mentioned it previously when I got the car back that day, the battery, I was going to go out and film this actually video, but my battery was having issues, it wasn't quite holding charge, and bits and bobs like that. So, managed to sort them out, bought a new battery from County Batteries, local shop for me, and brilliant price, can't remember. I was looking at the one that was in there, and it was like 160 quid, and I got one that was the same amount, for less basically, and the same make as well. It was just a newer battery. So yeah, then obviously on the way back from work, noticed I got a bit of a boost leak and my gear changes were a little sloppy and a little weird. Hesitation. Noticed when I stopped at traffic lights, held the brake in, my idle was a bit iffy. So I know I had some form of boost leak somewhere. I could sort of hear it when I'm trying to go into boost. It wouldn't really boost anything past like 10 or so PSI. But what I did was got home and 3D printed my own boost leak tester, basically. Went to Wilco's, bought a cheap £3 inner tube, cut that out, 3D printed the adapter, which was pretty much the same diameter as the MAF that goes into it, into the intake, and pretty much characteristics, the same kind of profile as you can see. Glued that down with some adhesive, popped like a plate on the back with a couple of screws just to hold it down a bit more firmer, and it seems to have worked perfectly. Popped it in, tried it with a hand pump, wasn't pushing enough volume, so I went out to Argos and picked up a dual kind of port foot pump, and that made it a load easier. Literally within probably less than 20 pumps, I could visually see with a bit of a spheric liquid in a bottle spraying over the seals and gaps and jubilees. I can see where the leak was. It seemed to be where the top charge pipe that goes over the top and into the adapter piping that I actually polished. If you haven't seen that video, check that out. So yeah, noticed it was that, or seemed to look like it was that. Undone it, restrained it back up a little because it was a little twisted, a little kinked, tightened it all up, double checked my other jubilees on that pipe as well, and around where my where the boost solenoid and stuff like that is, just double checked around there. They all seemed fine. Started the car up, took it for a test drive, seemed to be fine. So everything's all back and working. So only thing I've got now is I put some fuel cleaner in there, some BG44K. I don't swear by it, but it's a brilliant product. It's helped me out on loads of cars that I've used. So I popped some of that in the fuel tank, filled her up, due to it being stood for over 2 months. So I just didn't want to have any crappy fuel going through into the injectors or anything like that. So that hopefully should clear that out, and I'll run that through in the next couple of days going to work and stuff. So, a few videos ago I did show you guys what damage was done on the car. For you guys that are interested, I'll do you a quick walk around now and show you what stuff they've replaced, what stuff they've repaired and whatnot and stuff like that. I'll do a bit of a side-by-side probably as well, but as you can see from the bumper from this profile, all that part, I'll pop a picture on it on the other side. As you can see, it was kinked and it was pushed in and twisted. It had bent the bumper stays, that's why it didn't flex back when she actually pulled the car off it. It wasn't a massive speed. I think she probably hit me no more than 5-10 miles an hour. It was a fairly heavy big Peugeot, So it was one big behemoth of a car. But yeah, and obviously the impact was around this area. I can actually show you side by side, and as you can see across this top edge there's a scuff as well. They've replaced this front crash bar, this front plate trim. That's the original I believe, and all the bumper part is original. They've sprayed the bumper, they've done a brilliant colour match. You can actually see all the, can you see it from the sun? Yeah, all the rainbow flake that the Phantom Black Evos have, and it carries on throughout the top end. They've really done a good job. I can't see where they've blended it in at all. I think personally what I'd have done from basic knowledge of spraying is I'd have probably just done the whole kind of top part like that, which would have been the easiest way to blend it, because it would have naturally blended from the horizontal. But yeah, I can't be happier with it. It's basically like new. There's obviously just bug splatters on it at the moment because I've not long finished work yesterday. Yeah, she's all back and ready. I've got a few other, I want to continue on with a few other mods. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.